Greetings and welcome back, everyone. I am currently building on the Titanic 2. I've undone some of the changes that I made to the sides where I was going to spawn things. I think I'm going to have them spawned elsewhere. Now, initially my idea for the Titanic 2 was to have it completely as a mothership and have no dedicated weapon system, but I actually want to play around with a better torpedo system. So, in a way, the Titanic 2 may end up with an even better torpedo system than the Abaya has. And if this does work, then I may well adjust the Abaya's torpedo system to match. I'm going to give it a maximum of, let's say, 10 out of the water. I think that should be fine. If the origin block is more than 10 meters above the water, then I'm not going to worry too much about it. Maybe 15. I just don't know how much of a dolphin leap these torpedoes are going to be able to make, but we'll see. So there we go. That's the weapon system and all we're going to be doing for the control of the weapon system. Now, while we're also working on this, I suppose what we could do in the front is start... You know what? Yes, I like this idea. Let's get... Now, these are the instance designs. So these are the basic class designs, if I wanted to just spawn one without any weapons at all. But in the case of the Avatar, I'm not going to make any changes to its weapon system. I just want basically a carbon copy of the Avatar, and then I'll christen it a new name. So we're going to start spawning this in. It requires 5,600 crystal, stupid amounts of natural, 293,000 metal. Do we have that? Yes, we have enough to build 2 of them. That is nice to see. Go on then, let's load in the Avatar and get to work over there, if you would be so kind. Is this going to pull you down into the water? No, it is not. That is very good. Very, very good. Wow, okay. We're building it right in the middle. I don't think you should hold it. Yeah, just let it float. Float away, and you can construct it. In fact, let's reverse a little bit. Let me come out of this, because otherwise we are going to basically build it into ourselves. Get a bit of reverse going, and that'll do. Should be able to put the Avatar together from here. Once you've built it enough, then the Avatar will continue building itself. Right, now we've placed down some ammo on this, and now we are going to set up the actual missile system. And the missile system is going to start here, facing the other way. Now, I know that may sound a little bit odd, but bear with me. I think it'll work. So we want to go to the missile system. Let me just double check. Can this go on top, left, right, and in front? Okay. So our spotting system will be a little bit... How many blocks are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... You know what? We'll have so many blocks there, I don't think it matters if we start facing this way. I was going to face this way so I could build out the 6-way connectors down to here and then connect up there. But in a way, actually, that still works out because this is just going to give me a few more options in terms of how I build these missiles. So I'm going to go for these. I'm going to have over here a friend, identify friend, well, we don't need that because we're going to be using a designator, a staggered fire add-on, and we'll put it up to 0.3 seconds between. How is the Avatar? Have you finished? Is the Avatar too far away for us to continue building? It might be. The next thing we are going to want is, well, you know what, we may as well. We'll add that in there as well. There we go. Right. Now, this I want set up on weapon system 1. And then from here, I want this to be mirrored. Now, we're going to be making a very potent torpedo system here. And then we want... Where are we? Missile blocks. Now, I usually say don't be daft. Let's not go overboard with this torpedo system. And I kind of stand by that, which is kind of odd, given that I'm building a stupidly long torpedo here. In fact, this is so long, I'm not even sure that I'm going to be going with this. But what I want to do is, first and foremost, We want... Where are the torpedo propellers? We want a lot of these. Let's scroll this all the way up so I can see. Now, 4 per fuel tank. We've probably got enough to have 8 torpedo propellers on this. I'm not sure if we want any more than that, really. But, go on then. This is going to be stupid. I'm just putting that out there now. This is probably going to be dumb. We're going to have 2 fuel tanks, 4 fins. How much does that leave us with? Actually, not that much. So, you know what? Let's not be silly. So I have 2 fuel tanks and 3 fins. We want a ballast right there. Then we want at the front a laser designator receiver. I would very much like an APN guidance to help guide it into its target. Now, this should get up to like past 40, maybe even past 50 speed. I'm really not certain, so we're going to have to fire off at least one shot just to find out. We'll have an EMP. Oh, really? This many propellers. It's going to cost so much to put this missile together, and I'm not going to do that much damage, so maybe we should just go with 4. I'm thinking that might be the better idea. I've convinced myself to be a little bit more realistic about this. There we go. We'll still have 4 fins though, so it's very, very maneuverable. So ballast tank then, neutral ballast. We want an APN. Then all of this can be warheads. So we'll go with maybe 2 EMPs. And I'm thinking after that, pretty much just fragmentation then. Let's go for, where are you, fragmentation? Fragmentation warheads. Maybe also a proximity fuse. So that it just needs to get close enough. As always, very, very tight. We'll start with 1 degree. So this is as tight as it goes. Then 5. Then 10. 20. And 30. So a very wide range of spreads there. Plus 2 EMP, so hopefully if we hit anything, we're going to shut down something important. I've really... This is ridiculous. This probably won't even work. So I'm not even going to save it yet. I want to see how far this gets away. So, first things first, I've got a sneaking suspicion that there's a avatar somewhere around here. You know what, Avatar? You can heal, but pull yourself out of play for the time being, because I don't trust you at all. Just come near to the Titanic, and then let the Titanic help you. Now, that takes care of that. I'm going to do something dumb, I think. And we definitely want to cut our engines, and then fire. Follow it. How far out are these going to go? I haven't given a laser designator yet, so this is going to go wherever it wants to go. It's only got a forwards velocity of 28 though, and that's probably the size of the torpedo, honestly. It's got such a high drag. That's a shame, because I really wanted this to have a lot of speed. Okay, we may need to readdress that. Yeah, we are going to need to readdress it. It'll probably burn out before we've gotten to 1,000... No, 1,500 then. It could probably get about that far. I mean, it's got a reasonable speed, but it takes an awful lot to fire one of those. So I want this to be able to get to its destination quickly if it's going to do anything at all. I mean, this is a proper torpedo at this point. Let's go for another torpedo propeller. Could perhaps have 2. I'll just cut back a little bit on the... And I know this is frustrating because I always put this in the same place, but I think this would be alright. So we want a ballast, then an APN. I always like them to have a very specific order. There we are. So we've got 4 fragmentation warheads, don't really like that as much anymore. So let's instead go with... I mean, the APN should mean we don't need the proximity fuse. So we'll get rid of that one in favor of another fragmentation warhead. Then I have to adjust all of these because I'm really picky about this. If you haven't noticed. There we go. Alright. Now, the last thing we want is grab one of these. Oh no, we don't want it green. We want it neutral color there, and then finally red color at the very top. We want a laser missile emitter. There we go. Right, and now we can afford to set all of this up. Now I'm fairly certain this will be enough. Can't say with absolute certainty, but I think if this can't do it, then no torpedo is going to be able to do it. Whatever it is. Let's go back to variant select, grab the metal beams, and then 2 meter slope down. Actually, let's grab metal blocks and then a 2 meter slope down. Yeah, that looks nice. Aha, now if we actually grab this, I believe... Oh, that's glorious. Look at how easy that makes it. That is fantastic. And it cuts down so much on the amount of blocks in the design. There we go. Alright, now this is a ridiculous torpedo, but let's see how far it can reach now and how fast it can do it. So we want it to be going in this direction roughly. Okay, forwards velocity 35. Oh, it's turning. Never mind. It's got a reasonable forwards velocity when it's not trying to turn. It's hit 40. That's actually glorious. Wow, okay. It can really dolphin dive. Okay, I'm going to feel much more content with the 15 meters above surface level that we've got. Barely used our fuel as well. Mind you, we haven't really actually got very far from the launch pad, so I suppose... Where are we going? Are you never going to hit anything? Are you not going to explode on anything at all? That's not so grand. It looks... No, it's still going. Another dolphin dive. Wow, these things... That's almost 50 meters. And there we go. Explosion. Okay, well, I'm fairly happy with this system. And being so ridiculous, it needs a ridiculous name. Let's make sure that's assigned to everything. This shall be... what did I just do? Please tell me I didn't just save it over something. No, okay, good. This shall be... the Kraken Mark 1. Because then we can say, release the Kraken! Zzz, Krakens! Ah, it's going to be grand. There we go. A 10-block torpedo. If that can't do a significant amount of damage to anything, I'm just going to be very sad. Anything in the water should take a reasonable amount of damage from this. No matter how much thick metal armor it has, it should at least burrow through 1 or 2 layers. The amount of fragmentation that we've got going on there. And the EMP should hopefully spread as well. The only problem that I see with this is the amount of ammo that it's going to cost. I can store 500. I wouldn't be too surprised if each one of those cost that much. Craziness. But we're not going to set up our new deployables just yet. First, what we're going to do is we're going to come out of build mode. We're going to have a look at the avatar. Where is the avatar? Alright, well, let's make sure that you guys... Yeah, so we'll come out to the map, pull everyone. And I definitely want you to be getting repairs. So how about that happening, eh? There we go, that's a bit better. I'm not going to make any Sobex. I'm going to send an Avatar and the Titanic 2 along by themselves. However, we're going to rename this. It's no longer the HMS Avatar. We've already got one of those. This shall be the HMS Fiesic. Or Fesic. There we go. Welcome to the fleet. Are you fully healed? I believe you might be, actually. Yes, it does, in fact, appear that you have been fully healed. That's glorious. Okay, well, the next thing we want to do then is actually load this fleet in. There we go. And then jump up onto... Well, actually, if we set them all to fleet move, ignore salvage, that is correct. Titanic, ignoring salvage, that is also correct. I do not notice the... Oh, there we are. Physics on combat. Set them up to fleet move. Where's the Titanic's AI? Oh, well, it's got... where is the Titanic's AI? That is a good question. Oh, well. I can set it from out here. We want this fleet to start making its way over here. And if I go to the Titanic, I should be able to set it up its AI. I want that to be fleet move, please. That not what I have? Appears that I don't have fleet move. Oh. I see. Well, that would explain it. I don't believe I've actually set up the AI in the Titanic to have that. Alright. Well, let's hop down. Have a quick look. Yeah, mainframe. I lost... That's so annoying. I had the mirror mode on, and I replaced its naval AI. I was thinking I should have a naval AI on this. Alright. Well, where are you? Naval... There we go. I want you to be gold. There we are. I have no idea how I set this up. Depth requirement, let's set this to 200. Turning circle, probably less than that. Idle approach distance, 50. Broadside minimum range. No, all of this is fine. We'll take it. Let's make sure that you're set up correctly. 150, 200. Yes, that's okay. Alright. I'm happy with this. Let us jump back out. In fact, before we do anything else, we should probably make sure we've saved an instance of this vehicle. So let's go ahead. This shouldn't be the buyer. Why would this be the buyer? HMB Titanic 2. So, go. There we are. Perfect. Okay, right then, we are set and ready to go. I believe we should be set up on fleet move, which means that everything should be moving at full speed. At this point, we should be able to see that the fleet itself has a top... Oh, actually, that's not good. Is your top speed only 5.8? We know that's faster than that. So let's load you in and jump down to you. Let it reach its top speed for a few moments. Now, I'm really looking forward to seeing how fast these torpedoes work. How much more damage they do. If it works out well, I'll probably change the Mandrake to have a very similar style of torpedo system. Much larger, more propellers. Likewise, the Abaya will be updated to it. There we go. Really? Are we trying to fly? I don't think we should be. But you should have top speed now, so that's all we needed. Okay, let's get everyone around there. Over here we have this fleet ready. The Abaya could probably load in. And let's hop over to it. Let's turn off your AI for now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is a very steep cliff. That is a remarkably steep cliff, Abaya. You would literally crash. Please don't. Alright, let's get you to build us another. Let's go back to the classes. We'll get another Elpis. Let's get this constructed as fast as possible, please. Now, this Elpis shall be named Necrobiologist. Just as soon as it is ready. And then we'll have 3 different resource gathering rigs. At that point, we're pretty much going to be able to build anything at any time. It's really not going to be an issue for us. Especially with the enormous amount of resources this is going to be able to claim as it goes. Given the upgraded resource gathering rate I've given it. There we go. Alright, let's actually jump over onto this Elpis. There we go. Elpis, why? You scallywag. Ahead me back. Try not to chop me up with your copter blades, though, if you would be so kind. I'll just stand here where it's kind of safe. Oh, actually, you don't collide with anything. Okay, I can stand here. It's fine. Right, we want to name you. You shall be the Necrobiologist Outpost. I'm not actually going to put the word outpost there, but that should be good enough. Right, if we can remove you from the fleet specifically. I don't want the whole force, I just want this specific part of it. Boom. There we go. You can do what you want. We've got the Eroic Narrows. Let's see. What will your fleet name be? Eroic North, I guess. That's simple enough. And at this point, I believe they're at full health. So we can go ahead and pull the Abaya back out of play. We'll allow you to go to your location there at the maximum height. And bring the Avatar fleet back down here, ready to play. In fact, we'll send the Avatar fleet along here to try and get a bit of fighting going on. Alright, now then, let's see how this one does. We've got one Avatar and one Abaya. Now we'll just come up here, clip this one, then probably go all the way around and down to there, and then we will have claimed all of these locations. I suspect that with the Avatar in this fleet, the Abaya is not going to get much of a look in. Ooh, okay. Yes, let's slow down. Have we got an aircraft here? No. An urchin and an urchin. That's fine. Let's get you into this fight right now. The Avatar... the Fasic. We're going to take you out of this fight. All the way down. Really? Can I not force this? I would really prefer it if you weren't allowed in. We're going to begin the battle like this and just see what happens. Maybe I will have been able to remove you. I would like to be on the Titanic. There we go. Right. Let's get up there and see what's going on. Have we launched any torpedoes already? I hope so. Yes. I believe we have. And we've just destroyed something. Utterly. Well played. Okay. That's one down. Let's see how quickly those torpedoes make their way over here once it's got a new target. Torpedoes away? Yes. Look at those move. Let's go all the way out so we can see the strategic view. They've got quite a clip on them. Are they being guided properly? Yes, they're selecting the proper target. Are they going to make a connection though? They're very expensive. Don't ever want them to miss. There we go. Complete annihilation of the target. Very well done. Titanic, I approve. Quite a lot, actually. Alright. There's another one on its way as well. It's not going to get there in time, though. Right, Polo. Very well, let's get you up here. Then, around there, down here, then over there. That is your attack path. I could have you clip this one. I'm not sure I will, though. What have we got down here? Got a little force there. Not sure what they're up to. They're patrolling. Okay. Right, well, it looks like it's about time for us to start clearing up what remains of the Deepwater Guard. In the next episode, I am probably going to be working on setting up the Titanic 2 with its deployables. How I'm going to set that up, I've not yet decided. But I think it would be better for the sub to have them, just because of what they are. And how they're designed to work. I would like them to be launched from underwater at short range towards the target. With the Avatar in the fleet, I'm not sure if there's ever going to be a time when we've got close range on the target. Wow. You've got a lot of strength there. 195. I would need several avatars to take that on. 144 over there. Thankfully, they're our allies, so it's not too much of an issue. But we'll get at least one more fight going, and we'll see how this goes. But I'm very much liking those torpedoes. That is a much, much better design than we've currently got. There's no real reason why torpedoes shouldn't be fast. And that is one thing that I've really been doing quite badly for a while, is not making fast torpedoes. We've got a Moray. I want that so badly. Avatar, I want you close. Sobek, fairly close as well. Let's get you all there. Abaya, you can go there. I'm going to be on the Avatar for this fight. And hopefully, this is going to be our win. Right, we want all of the blocks in this one. And begin. If we can capture a Moray, I'm going to be very, very happy with myself. Which means I'm going right now. Oops, that was the wrong button. Open the door. Where's the Moray? I have no idea. Right, it's over there. Okay, on my way. Try not to kill it before I get there, Avatar. Just a favor from you to me. Please don't destroy it utterly. Kill the flying squirrel, though. My lord, thank goodness that thing's already dead. Well done. I imagine that was the missiles. I would have liked to have been able to watch, but important business, you know. Got to get over there before it's in the water. Because once it's in the water, I don't think it's going to have very long. We're making some good progress. Now, I'm not going to shut down the weapons on my ships, simply because I think if I did, there's no way... Without the Avatar's main weapons, there's absolutely no way we'd capture this. Sobeks are doing some good damage. They're very close. Oh, come on. If I can capture a new ship, like every episode or two, I'm going to be happy. The Barracuda will be the last ship that I really want to take out. Oh dear, I think the main guns are engaging. Huge cannon shells moving past. Moray, you're mine now. Hello. I'm just going to stand here. Hopefully not be destroyed utterly. I want to weigh in. Moray. Oh dear. You're destroying me utterly, I can tell. You're trying. I'm in here. I'm going to try and stand somewhere safe. Oh no! Avatar! Why? One time. The one time I had made it there. Now it's too damaged. There was only a few seconds left. Why did you do this to me? Avatar, why? You scallywag, you! I was right there, Avatar! Right there! You swine! Well, I made it this time, but I got killed by my own forces. That was not very nice of you, Avatar. I'm just gonna say that now. You're a git. Oh well. On the plus side, it was an easy battle. Alright, let's pull them all and move you on. But we'll have one more big fight this episode. See if we've got a chance of taking out another vessel and actually capturing it. Hopefully we'll get a good vessel here. Let's see. What is luck going to give us? We've got a paddle gun, an orca. Oh, damn it. I've already got an orca. I wouldn't mind a paddle gun, though. Okay, let's get you into this fight. And we'll have the Avatar right there. Sobeks close behind. And the Abaya relatively close as well. Okay. Let's begin the battle. Hopefully we can at least get one trophy from this fight. But I'm not sure we will. I mean, they're very far away. The Abaya is my fastest ship. Okay. Let's jump over to the Abaya. The Abaya, I need you to be very quick here. What kind of AI were you set to? Combat? Ah, you weren't set on. But okay, actually, I didn't want to do that anyway, but full speed ahead, please. There we go. Let's get all the way up here where I can see everything going on. And make sure that we're heading in the right direction, more or less. Now, a couple of people said I don't have any rudders on the Abaya. That is true. I don't use rudders on the Abaya to steer. I use the propellers on the front, on its claws. Oh, that is an awful lot of ordnance there. Glorious amount, in fact. Now, we are significantly faster than anything else. I'm not sure that I move faster in the Abaya than I would on foot, but we'll try to get over there to the paddle gun if we can. It's way too far out for me to realistically be able to swim that far before the Avatar had finished it all off. And we are actually getting quite deep now. We're down to 180 meters under the water. It's leveling out. 195, 196. Okay. The Abaya is at its optimum depth. Now, I'm not controlling its missile system, so it's free to fire. What are you attacking right now? Let's use my binoculars and actually have a see. You're mostly focusing on the Orca. That's fine, because I don't want the Orca. What I want is the paddle gun, if I can take it. The Sobex are focusing on the Orca as well. Should have put the Abaya a little bit further forward, really, come to think of it. Wow. Did you just missile the Avatar in the bum? That's brave. That's brave. Stupid, but brave. I think it's trying to end the Avatar's reign of terror. Take a revenge for it slaying me earlier on. Though, honestly, it could easily have been one of the Sobex missiles. But looks like one of the Sobex is going for the paddle gun. That is a bit of a shame. The Orca is going out of this. I can't imagine the Orca is going to be in here for too much longer. Yeah, there we go. The Orca's gone. The paddle gun is the next target. Look at how much of the ordnance that comes in from the paddle gun that gets reflected by our shields. That is actually really, really very nice. Really very nice. All of that wasted ammo right there. And the Abaya just making its way. I actually fancy it may have been faster if I was swimming myself at this point. Looks like the Avatar's torpedoes are on the march, though. I somehow doubt we're going to get to the paddle gun in time. So let's just enjoy the show whilst we sail it as fast as we can. Oh, never mind. Something's already taken it out. Probably one of the other torpedoes that was already in the sea. Yeah, if we look at the damage, you can see right through the paddle gun's innards there. Well, Avatar, you remain an impressive vehicle. An impressive engine of war. If somewhat traitorous at times. But I forgive you. It's not in my nature to hold a grudge. Right. Well, we've got this over here that we can go and capture. We have an enemy force making its way down along the very south edge of the map. I'm not sure that this fleet is going to get there in time. We'll probably have to capture all three again, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing. This is a 39 strength fleet at the end of the day, so it'll be a fun fight regardless. But that is going to be it for this episode, I think. I do hope you've enjoyed. The failure to capture the Moray aside, I'm sure we'll get another chance. I will make it my business to make sure that we do get another chance. But that is it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next, though. But until then, and as always, do take care.